Hey guys, welcome to the In the Game Room podcast. Tonight I want to talk to you guys about Blood Red Skies. We just got these in today. We got a whole big stack of the starter sets here. We got all of the squadrons. We've got the Supermarine Spitfire, we got the Mustang, we got the Messerschmitt, we got the Mitsubishi Zero, and the Yak. So we have all of the expansion squadrons, and on top of that we have the special characters, special airplanes for each one, the British, the American, the German, the Japanese, and the Russian. So we have lots of each, lots of everything in stock and ready to go at gcmini.com. So I really don't know a lot about this game. I've seen it demoed at some conventions, and I never actually had a lot of time to sit down and watch an entire game, so I can't really speak to how it plays, but I've heard really good things about it. And well, that's just going to stay down there. And this is the first one I've opened. This one is going to be mine. So what I want to do is just kind of go through this real quick and find out what's in it, and then we'll talk a little bit more about these add-ons. So first thing we see in here is the rules booklet. It's not a lot of rules in here, so I think it's a fairly simple game to play. We're going to find out soon enough. There is an expanded rule booklet. Says read only when ready, so I guess you should learn the other one first, and then there'll be some additional rules here. It's just 12 pages including the back cover, so again, not a big book you're gonna have to spend a lot of time reading. And then there are scenarios in the scenario book. Again, not a big book here. 16 pages including the back cover. It does talk about a couple of bombers. I'm not sure they're included. They must be coming soon because there's a couple of bombers listed back here, so that's interesting. Okay, so inside the box itself is the aircraft stands, some crazy looking dice. Okay, I almost called these decals. These are actually stickers, but they're going to be stickers for the aircraft. A set of cards. First one says Ace Skill. I don't know if they all say that on them or not. Okay, interestingly, here is a card for a multi-engine bomber. And again, I don't see it in here, so that must be for something that's coming in the future. And then there are 6 German aircraft and 6 British aircraft. That is the starter set. So let me just pull one of these out and give you sort of a first impression. So it is a one-piece plastic model. They're 1/200th scale. I'm wondering if people are going to start using 1/285th scale micro armor aircraft, just because there's so many more of them available. They won't be, well, actually they will be comparably priced. No, they won't. 285th scale micro armor aircraft like from GHQ are about $12 a pack, and there's 2 in a pack. So for 24 bucks you're going to get 4 aircraft if you buy those. If you buy these, you're going to get 6. So actually, so this is still a better deal as far as just quantity of aircraft for your money. These models look fine. They've got nice panel line detail. Of course, it's, you know, exaggerated and deeper than it should be in this scale, but it kind of has to be. Once you get these painted, they're going to look really cool. So those are the Messerschmitts. These guys here, the BF-109Es. So you get 6 in here. You could buy as many more as you like. And then the Spitfires, molded in a different color plastic, kind of a brown. Again, looks like a real nice model. real deep pronounced panel lines, but like I said, in this scale you kind of need that, or they just, if you had scale panel lines in this scale, you would never see them. So that's why they're sort of exaggerated, and that's common. So down under here is two quick reference sheets, and they're double-sided, talking about movement, pilot actions, shooting, moving, things like that. I'll have to learn what it all means, but good quality stuff. Here's just some clouds. Some these go on the stands, and I imagine the numbers are going to be of significance. Yeah, there's 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, and 5s, things like that. Actually, there are no 1s. I see 2s, 4s, 5s, and 3s. So obviously those numbers mean something. It might be speed, momentum, energy, could be a lot of different things. I have no idea yet. And here's some bombers. That might play into what these are for. Maybe the bombers, you don't actually get any miniatures, you just use these instead. And then this looks like a movement template here, and then a bunch of other markers that I don't know what they mean yet. But just based on what I've seen here, this all seems to be really nice quality. These die cut pieces, the artwork on them is very nice. Oh, there's a third one down here which has some bombs on it, so that's cool. The artwork on these looks nice. The die cutting's good. I think these are great. These quick reference sheets are very, very thick. They're not just a simple paper. They're something in between paper and poster board, but they're very thick, and they're nice and glossy, so they should last a while. If you laminated them in plastic, they'll probably last forever, but even this way, looks like they're going to last a little while. Miniatures look good. I was a little concerned with one-piece plastic aircraft, you know, how they would look, but these look pretty cool, and I'm sure once they're painted, they're going to look real great. Stickers, not a fan of stickers. I like decals, water slide decals, but that's fine, should work. The stands, they do have a ability to tilt forward and backwards. I'll read and learn about what that's all about. It's probably going to show climbing or descending. So then we have the cards. The cards all look pretty cool, and they have a very kind of World War II feel to them, kind of a nostalgic feel, just the color scheme, and they look a little faded, and I'm sure that's intentional. Like even any of the white is kind of yellowed a little, and like I said, I'm sure that's intentional. So Warlord Games likes to do things kind of in a theatrical kind of way and give it, you know, that kind of flavor. So the dice are weird, but we'll get used to that. And like I said, the 3 books, they're all very short, so I think learning the game is going to be really easy. The artwork in here is good. I'm sure it's everything you need to know to get started playing. So that is Blood Red Skies. I don't really know if they call this a starter box or if they call it the core rule set or what, but that's kind of what it is. It's a starter box with the core rules. And it retails for 50 bucks. And we've got a bunch of them on hand right now. So the Squadron packs, I think I mentioned, are 24 bucks, $24.95. Each one of them includes 6 aircraft, includes stands, of course, cards. I'll just read you what it says. 6 aircraft, 6 bases, aircraft card, 6 aircraft trait cards, 6 double-sided pilot skill discs, 1 aircraft marking sticker sheet, and 3 action cards to play Blood Red Skies. So each one of these is going to include all of those things, just different aircraft and different cards. Like I said, there's Messerschmitt 109, there's the Mustang, there's the Spitfire, there is the Mitsubishi A6M50, and the Yak 1. And in addition to all those, like I said before, I mentioned this earlier, each country has kind of what would you call this? I don't know. It's a special character. I don't know if they have any special skills or anything. I'm assuming they probably do. They're probably aces or whatever the equivalent of an ace is in their country. But each one actually calls out who it is. Comes with the aircraft. Comes with the special cards. Let me read the back and see what it says. P-51 Mustang. Advantage flying base, aircraft cards, aircraft trait cards, double-sided pilot skill disc. George Preddy, I hope that's right, Preddy, P-R-E-D-D-Y. George Preddy ace card, so he is an ace, and it comes with 2 ace skill cards. Now, not having played the game yet, I'm not sure how relevant that is or what it matters, but the same thing here with the this is the British one, and he's also got an ace card and 2 ace skill cards, so they're all aces. So that's what those are all about, and they're $14.95. That's a bit high for one aircraft. I'm guessing that the value of this in the game is probably pretty high, so maybe that makes it worth it. I don't know. Seems like you could just use one of these and say it's that guy, but then I guess you wouldn't have the cool ace cards and the things like that you need to make it special. There is one aircraft here that I haven't mentioned yet. This is the Defiant Mark I. This is a special edition model, and I don't know what this costs. I know that sounds strange. Because I ordered the entire pre-order package deal that Warlord had for retailers, I had to order certain amounts of each thing. Because I ordered that big package, I got 8 of these included. And I can't find anywhere online yet where it talks about, you know, what these are. I mean, I know what they are, but I don't know what the price is. I assume they might be the same as these. I'm not sure. But this is a special edition model of the Boulton Paul Defiant Mark I. So I've got a bunch of those. They're not online yet, but I need to figure out, you know, how to price them and whatnot, and then they will be online. So all that stuff is ready to go. And like I said, it looks pretty cool. It has the bolt action logo on here, which is a little bit odd. This maybe someday is going to be incorporated into bolt action somehow, where you're playing like a parallel air battle or something on another table. I don't know. I have no idea about any of that, but it is curious that they have the bolt action logo on this box. So it'll be real interesting to give this a try and see what it's like. If you guys have any comments, if you've seen it demoed or if somehow you've played it yourself. Some stores got advanced copies and they've been running demos in store, so there's a chance maybe you've played it yourself. If you have, please leave in the comments below any thoughts you have on the game, you know, how you like it or not or whatever. I'd be very interested to hear that. So I think that's it for now. We're going to have a special episode tomorrow, I believe. I'm meeting up with my friend Chris, and we'll probably record something, so that'll be kind of fun. So that's it for now. That is Blood Red Skies, in stock, ready to ship at gcmini.com. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, keep on gaming.